morning, all of you. I am Vijay Bhattacharya from Tally Education. Today's topic is reversing journal and optional voucher in Tally.ERP9. Today we are going to understand about what is reversing journal, what is optional vouchers, and what is memorandum voucher in Tally. Okay. I hope you all are listening. I hope I am audible. If you have any problem in voice, you can text me or you can re-log in this session. Okay. So I am discussing about the today's topic. Today's topic is reversing journal and optional voucher in Tally.ERP9. So today we'll understand about what is reversing journal, optional voucher, and memorandum voucher. So first of all, you have to understand about what is optional and non-accounting vouchers in Tally.ERP9. So here is the definition of optional and non-accounting vouchers. So non-accounting or unconventional voucher. You can also say unconventional voucher. So non-accounting and unconventional vouchers are the special vouchers that are used to record provisional or non-accounting transactions. Okay, it's clear. What is non-accounting or unconventional voucher means if you record any entries through this voucher, it will not affect your books of account. Unconventional vouchers are mainly used to exclude unnecessary entries or provisional entries from the books of accounts and make them available for what if reports required at any given time. Means if you use unconventional or non-accounting vouchers, so it will not affect your books of account, but when you are required to affect in your book of account, you can easily normalize these transactions in accounting mode. Okay. So these are the non-accounting or unconventional vouchers. So non-accounting and unconventional vouchers are the special vouchers that are used to record provisional or non-accounting transactions. Unconventional vouchers are mainly used to exclude unnecessary entries or provisional entries from the book of accounts and make them available for what if reports required at any given time. So the future reports, projections, and forecasts. Okay. If you use optional voucher or reversing journal voucher, you can use projection, forecast, and future reports. Okay. I hope it's clear. What is optional and non-accounting voucher? If you have any doubt, you can text me. It is very simple and clear that non-accounting or unconventional voucher are a special voucher that is used to record provisional or non-accounting transactions. If you want to pass any provisional or non-accounting vouchers, if you don't want to affect your book of accounts, so first of all you have to pass this voucher to non-accounting vouchers. Okay, I am explaining again what is optional and non-accounting voucher. So it is very simple and very easy that Tally provides some non-accounting vouchers like memorandum, optional, post-dated, reversing journal. If you use those vouchers, it will not directly or indirectly affect your book of accounts. Okay, it is only for provision or future forecast or projection CO reports. Okay. So it is non-accounting or unconventional voucher are special vouchers that are used to record provisional non-accounting transactions, provisional or non-accounting transactions. Unconventional vouchers are mainly used to exclude unnecessary entries or provisional entries from the book of accounts and make them available for what if reports required at any given time. I hope it is clear now. Okay. So in next slide. Type of option and non-accounting vouchers in Tally.ERP9. Here is some option and non-accounting vouchers. So I already told you that memorandum voucher, optional voucher, and reversing general and post-dated voucher. These four vouchers are considered as optional or non-accounting vouchers in Tally.ERP9. So when you are talking about the optional and non-accounting voucher, it is a memorandum voucher, optional voucher, reversing journal, and post-dated voucher. Okay, there are four vouchers, but today we are going to discuss about only memorandum vouchers, optional voucher, and reversing journal, not post-dated voucher because it is part of banking. So when we will discuss about the banking chapter, we will discuss about post-dated voucher. So today only we are discussing about the memorandum voucher, optional voucher, and reversing journal. Okay. So first of all, we have to understand about what is memorandum voucher. Then we will see the benefit of this voucher in Tally. So first of all, we have to see the definition of memorandum voucher here. So memorandum voucher, this is a non-accounting voucher, and the entries made using memo voucher will not affect your accounts. Okay, it's very simple and clearly said here that it's non-accounting voucher. It's not an accounting voucher. It's a non-accounting voucher, and the entries made using memo voucher will not affect your accounts. Okay. In other words, Tally.ERP9 does not post these entries to ledgers, but stores them in a separate memorandum register. You can alter and convert a memo voucher into a regular voucher when you decide to bring the entry into your books. Okay. Very simple and very clearly said here that memorandum voucher. What is memorandum voucher? Memorandum voucher is non-accounting voucher. When you record memorandum voucher, it will not affect your book of accounts. Okay. And when you require to affect this entry in your book of account, you can easily transfer it as a regular voucher, and after that it will affect your book of accounts. So this is the concept of memorandum voucher. Now here is one business scenario. Okay, so through this business scenario, we'll try to understand about memorandum voucher in Tally.ERP9. So business scenario is accountant of Raj Electronics paid ₹5,000 to PM for purchase printing and stationery on 10/4/2019. Means 10 April 2019, accountant of Raj Electronics paid ₹5,000 to PM for purchase printing and stationery. Here is one thing that the accountant of Raj Electronics don't know what will be the actual cost of printing and stationery. He just gave 5,000 to purchase. It will may 4,500 or may 5,600, 5,500. So there is no certainty in the amount here. So in that case, you can record these transactions in memorandum voucher. Okay. So here I'm going to open a Tally, and we will see the benefit of this memorandum voucher. Okay. So Raj Electronics already created here. Okay, no video, I'm just checking this. Okay, I hope now you can see this screen. I hope voice and screens are clear here. Please, if you have any problem, you can re-log in this session. Okay, now I'm going to discuss about memorandum voucher in Tally.ERP9. So again, we'll discuss about the scenario first. Now this is the scenario, business scenario. Accountant of Raj Electronics paid rupees 5,000 to PN for purchase printing and stationery on 10th April 2019. So accountant of Raj Electronics paid rupees 5,000 to PN for purchase printing and stationery. Here the accountant of Raj Electronics don't know what will be the actual cost of printing and stationery. So for the time being, he can use memorandum voucher. After that when he will get actual bill, he can transfer this entry from memorandum to payment voucher. Okay. So here in Tally, we can see how we can record memorandum voucher. So first of all, we have to create one printing and stationery ledger. Go to accounts info, ledgers, and create printing and stationery. Okay, under indirect expenses. Okay. Now after that, if you want to access memorandum voucher or any other option voucher, you have to activate one accounting feature, and that is use reversing journal and optional voucher. These features should be activated. Okay. Again say how we can activate this. We'll just press F11 in Gateway of Tally and go to accounting feature and activate this. Use reversing journal and optional voucher. Okay, and then save. Without activate this option, you cannot use the memorandum voucher, reversing journal, or optional voucher. Okay. Now you can accept it and save. Okay. Now go to accounting voucher, and here you have to press Control F10 for memorandum voucher. Control F10 for memorandum voucher. Okay. Control F10 is a shortcut key for memorandum voucher. Now you have to give the date first, 10th April 2019. Okay, I have mentioned 10th April 2019 because the transaction date is 10th April 2019 as per the scenario. Okay, 10th April 2019. Printing and stationery is 5,000. Okay, now create credit is cash. Okay, now here you can mention the narration because it is a memorandum voucher. You can give any narration like being cash paid for printing and stationery purchase. Okay, now you can save it. Okay, so now your memorandum voucher has been saved. Okay, you can see the effect. If you press profit and loss account, now you can see the printing and stationery, but the amount is missing here. Why? Just because of you pass this transaction through memorandum voucher. That is why it's not reflected in your book of accounts. Okay, but if you want to see the report, you have to go to display. Under display, here is the option exception report. Under exception report, you can see memorandum voucher options, and you have to press enter button on memorandum voucher. So under April month, you can see one vouchers are there. One vouchers is there. So on 10th April 2019, printing and stationery transactions of memorandum voucher is showing under exception records. Okay. Clear? Now, on the same date, the peon has provided the bill, and the bill amount is 4,500. So, accountant of Raj Electronics again go to display and open exception report and go to memorandum voucher. Then he can alter these transactions. So for this, he has to press F5 for payment, and then we can change the amount from 5,000 to 4,500. Now it will affect his book of account. Okay. Now this entry will available under, you can see the profit and loss account. Now printing and stationery is showing 4,500 now. So you can understand. I hope you all are understand about this memorandum voucher. Suppose if there is any this type of transactions, you don't know what will be the actual bill date, bill amount. You can pass through those transactions through memorandum voucher, and later on, after getting all the clarity, you can normalize or regularize those transactions under payment voucher or receipt voucher. Okay. Any doubt for memorandum vouchers? Any doubts in memorandum vouchers? I hope it's clear. Okay. Okay, so okay, clear. Okay, it's clear. So the next point, and the next point is optional voucher. So optional voucher is very interesting feature in Tally.ERP 9. Okay. So first of all, optional voucher, I just want to tell you one thing, that optional voucher is not a voucher. Optional voucher is a feature of voucher. Okay. So what is optional voucher? An existing voucher such as payment voucher or receipt voucher can be marked as optional voucher. Okay. Means you can avail feature in your payment voucher or in your receipt voucher or in your sale voucher or in your purchase voucher. You can mark those voucher in optional voucher. Okay, that means it's a feature of a voucher. When a voucher is marked as option, it does not get posted. Okay, clear? An optional voucher is not a separate voucher type. So I already told it. Okay, optional voucher is not a separate voucher type. It's just a feature of voucher. Okay. To mark a voucher as option, press Ctrl L. You have to press Ctrl L if you want to mark any voucher as optional voucher. The button is toggle. So this is a toggle button. Ctrl plus L is a toggle button. Means when you press Ctrl L, it will mark as option. Again, if you press Ctrl L, it will be a normal voucher. Okay. So that's why it's called a toggle button. Ctrl L. The button toggle will be regular and optional. Okay. I hope clear. So optional voucher. I hope the optional voucher is clear. So we have to take some business scenario to understand in Tally.ERP 9. So here is two business scenarios. Okay. First business scenario is regarding your performer invoice or quotation. If you activate optional voucher in your sale order, it will give you a quotation. If you activate this in sales invoice, it will provide you performer invoice. Okay. So here is one scenario, that another scenario is Raj Electronic raised quotation and performer invoice to Surya Electronics for below items on 12/4/2019. So the business scenario is on 12/4/2019, Raj Electronic raised one quotation, and then Performa invoice Surya Electronics. So one number of HP laptop at rupees 21,500 and one number of Dell laptop at rupees 20,500. Okay. So here is the two transactions. First one is sale order transaction and second one is sale invoice transactions. Okay, and with optional voucher feature. So we have to come to tally first. Okay, so for this optional voucher again you have to activate use reversing journal and optional voucher. It's already activated, but I just want to tell you that if you want to avail optional voucher only, then again you have to activate this reversing journal and optional voucher. Without activating this optional voucher options, you will not get this features. Okay, so use reversing journal and optional voucher should be activated. It's already activated, so there is nothing to do here. And then you have to pass this transaction. So go to accounting voucher and okay, now you have to pass sale order. So for this you have to again activated one more feature, and this is inventory feature, and the feature is sales order processing. Okay, if you want to pass sale order voucher, you have to activate sale order processing. Should be here through inventory feature. Okay. Now press Alt F5 for sale order. Alt F5 for sales order. Change the date. Date is 12/4/2019 and press Ctrl L. Now you can see the optional is appeared top of your sale order invoice. Okay, you can see here it's optional. Now select Surya Electronics. Okay, give the order number 123. Name of item Dell laptop, quantity 1, rate is 20,500, and select HP laptop 1 and 21,500. Okay, so this is sale order transactions. Okay, now press enter for save. Okay, now it's saved. Press page up for access this sale order transaction. If you press Alt P, means print. If you want to take print, now you can see the report title. Under this report title, you can see the quotation options. Is quotation will be the report title for this sales order. Okay. Now press enter. Press Alt J. You can see the quotation is appear. Okay, so if you want to pass a quotation transactions, you have to access optional voucher feature in your sale order voucher. Okay, so I hope quotation is clear. What is quotation and what is the benefit of quotation? You already know about this. And how you can generate in Tally, we already done it. Okay, clear? How you can generate quotation in Tally? Now, after this, if you want to generate performa invoice, so you have to pass sale invoice transactions with quotation with optional voucher. Okay, so for sale voucher you have to again press Ctrl L for option. Okay, Surya Electronics, select name of item, quantity 1, HP laptop, and sell new reference. Okay, now your transaction has saved. Okay, if you if you want to see the report like profit and loss account or anything, you can see sales report, press the date 1/4/2024. Here you can see the sales is 1,68,000 under April. So here only one transactions, AB electronics transactions is available, but Surya electronic transactions is not available because it is marked as optional voucher. Okay. Now go to display exception voucher and optional vouchers. You can see the optional voucher under exception voucher reports. Take the date 1/2/12. You can see two transactions under optional voucher. Okay, so open sales and press Alt T for printing. Now you can see the title is Performa invoice. Okay, it is not a normal invoice, it is a Performa invoice. Okay, I hope it's clear. Any doubt, you can text me. How we can generate Performa invoice or quotation in Tally.ERP9, you can text me. Okay, so with the help of optional voucher, you can generate your Performa invoice and quotation. Okay, the question is difference between quotation and Performa invoice. Quotation is just simple, means if you want to take quotation from anywhere, you can take. Quotation only provide you the information about the rate and goods details. Okay, it is only information about the rate of your rate of goods. Okay, and Performa invoice sent for approval of sales. Okay, sometimes some company ask Performa invoice for approval. Okay, so it is only for approval of sales you can generate Performa invoice. Clear? Some company ask that if some company want to purchase something from another company, they ask about again first of all Performa invoice, and after the based on Performa invoice they can provide approval for sales. So it is only for approval of sales, and quotation is only the information regarding your stock details, means the rate details. So okay, now next scenario of optional voucher is a two scenario. First scenario we already discussed about optional and Performa invoice. Second scenario is accountant of Raj Electronic passed one sales transaction of rupees 5 lakh on 30/4/2019 to see the effect on profit and loss account as on 30th April 2019. Okay, so as of now, if the accountant of Raj Electronics want to see the profit and loss account as on 1st April to 30th April, it is showing the net loss rupees 30,500. Okay, if the accountant of Raj Electronics want to see the effect, if he passed 5 lakh rupees sales transactions, means it's not happened. Okay, so without happened he cannot record 5 lakh rupees sales transactions. But if you want to see the effect of his on his profit and loss account after passing 5 lakhs rupees sales transactions, so he can pass the transactions with optional voucher. Okay, so how he can do this, you can see here. So first of all, go to accounting voucher. Again, open sales voucher. Press define the date is 30th April. Okay. Now activate Control L optional. Okay. Suppose you take it AV Electronics. Dell laptop quantity 5 and the amount will be suppose 30,500 or 50,000. Okay, and HP laptop quantity 5 and 50,000. Okay, so these are 5 lakh rupees transactions. So it will not affect his book of account. Okay, because of its optional voucher transactions. Okay, so again he can see the profit and loss account. Under this profit and loss account from 1st April to 30th April, it will so is 30,500 loss, means 5 lakh rupees transaction is not affected his profit and loss account. So if you want to see the report, what he has to do? He has to do he has to create one scenario. How he can create scenario? He have to go to accounts info, and now he can avail scenario feature in Tally. Okay, so scenario feature is only available after activating reversing journal and optional voucher. Now he has to create a scenario to see the effect of 5 lakh rupees transactions. So he has to create sales forecasting. Okay, sales forecasting, sales optional. Okay, he has to select under include sales optional, end of list, and Excel. Okay, it's clear. How he can create scenario? He have to go to accounts info, scenario, and he can press on create option. Okay. So after that, go to again profit and loss account. Press Alt C. So first of all, you have to select the date, Alt plus F2, 1st to 30th April, and press Alt C. Alt C for new column insert. If you press Alt C in profit and loss account or balance sheet, you can avail the new column option. Okay, default. Now here is the options: sale forecasting, scenario. Okay, press enter on sale forecasting. So variance is no. Now here is the two profit and loss account. First one is actual. Okay, you can see under actual it is 30,000 loss, and now sale forecasting. You can see the sale forecasting for large electronics. Now it is showing 2,95,000 profit. Means if the all the expenses are constrained and he want to increase his sales, so he will get this benefit. Okay, so it can be it can be done only by using optional voucher feature. Okay, so it is a sale forecasting or future report. You can see. Okay, any doubt regarding optional voucher under scenario options? Here we discussed about optional voucher with the help of scenario options. Options under account info. Okay. Clear? Any doubt? Anything you want to repeat? Okay, it's clear. Okay, so next point is, so here we already discussed two things. First one is memorandum voucher and second one is option voucher. Under this option, we can see how we can generate performa and quotation under Tally, and how we can generate future sales, future forecasting with the help of optional and the scenario management system. Okay. Now next point is reversing journal. This is the last point. Okay. So what is reversing journal? We have to understand first that what is the functions of reversing journal, what is the objective of reversing journal in Tally.ERP9, and actually what is reversing journal voucher. So reversing journal vouchers, reversing journal are a special journal that are automatically reversed after a specified date. It's very important. Reversing journal are a special journal Okay, advantages of optional voucher. So I'm repeating again. If you want to generate quotation in Tally, if you want to generate performa invoice in Tally, or if you want to project your sales or anything, so you can use your optional voucher in Tally.ERP9. Means if you want to generate quotation, so without help of optional voucher, you cannot generate quotation in Tally. You cannot generate quotation without help of optional voucher. Okay. If you want to generate performa invoice, you have to use optional voucher. Okay. And if you want to see the report in future report like sales forecasting or anything else, you can use optional voucher. So now we're discussing about the reversing journal voucher. Reversing journal are a special journal that are automatically reversed after a specified date. Okay, so it's very simple that reversing journal means it's a special journal that are automatically reversed after a specified date. Okay, after a certain date or a specified date, it will automatically reverse. Means the effect of reversing journal is automatically reverse after a specified date. They exist only till that date and are effective only when they are included in reports. Okay. These are used in interim reporting in the course of financial year where accrual are to be reported. Okay. These accrual are usually short term and are cleared in the subsequent period. However, to get a proper prospective decision makers require the reports with full impact of all aspects and transactions. Okay, so that means it is only used for accrual basis report. Okay, so two things are very important to understand about the reversing journal. First one is the effect of reversing journal automatically reversed after a specified date, first thing, and second thing, it is used for accrual basis report. Okay, it is accrual basis report. So here is the scenario. We can understand by this scenario. So scenario is salary for the month of April paid in the month of May. Okay, it's very clear. Every month salary will be paid in the next month. Okay, salary for the month of April paid in the month of May. But the owner of Raj Electronics want to see the financial report on 30th April 2019 all the expenses apart from salary has recorded in the month of April. All the expenses already recorded, but the salary is not yet recorded just because of the salary will be paid on the month of May. Okay. So hence pass reversing general voucher for salary expenses on 30th April 2019 with rupees 50,000. Okay. So it is accrual based accounting system, means it is not paid yet, but the expenses are accrued in the month of April. Salary will be paid in the month of May, but the expenses is considered in the month of April. So the owner of the Raj Electronics want to see financial report on 30th April 2019. So all the expenses apart from salary has recorded in the month of April, hence pass a reversing journal. So here you have to pass a reversing journal voucher for salary expenses on 30th April 2019 with rupees 50,000. Okay. So now we have to pass a reversing journal in Tally with the amount of rupees 50,000 in the month of April. Okay. So go to accounting voucher, press F10 is reversing journal. Okay. Select salary, give 50,000, credit cash. Okay. Now here the date is very important, applicable up to. It is up to you ki how many days you want to if you want to means you want to effect this in your book of account. So I am giving only 30th April because after 30th April it will nullify, means it will reverse. So I have to provide here 30th April 2019 applicable up to. Okay. So I have passed one reversing journal entry on 30th April 2019. Okay. Now if I want to see the report, means profit and loss account, it will not affect in my account because it is a reversing journal entry. Okay. It is not directly not affect in our book of account. Okay. So if I want to see the report including all the expenses, including salary, I have to take one scenario. Okay. So go to account info and open scenario option. Create. Okay. Financial report on 30th April. So this is the name of scenario. Okay. Select optional voucher. Reversing journal all vouchers. Okay. Here you have to select reversing journal all voucher. Okay. Now go to profit and loss account. Press Alt F1. You can see salary is not affected. Now press Alt C again. Okay. Set the date time 30th April. Okay. Now here you have to select financial report as on 30th April 2019 and accept. Now again you can see the two reports. First one is actual. Under this actual you can see 30,000 loss, and under this financial report if 50,000 incorporated in the month of April, it will show actual loss is 80,500. Okay. Now if I press F2 here and change the date 1st April to 1st of May, now you can see this report is not reflected my reversing journal transactions. Means after 30th of April, because the applicable date was 30th April 2019, and now I am seeing the report here 1st April to 1st of May. So it will automatically reverse after 30th of April. That is why it's not reflected in my business scenario. Okay. And if you press Alt F2 and select, press F2, and again if I change the date and 30th April, now it's again showing under this report it will be rupees 50,000. If I press F2 and change the date is 29th April, it's again so nothing under salary. Okay, so it just for it means reversing journal just used for only accrual basis report. If anyone want to ask the accrual basis report, we can pass all the transactions with the help of reversing journal, and we can create as means required report. Is it clear? Any doubt for reversing journal? Any doubt? Any issue regarding reversing journal, optional voucher, memorandum voucher? Okay, so here we discussed about 3 vouchers: memorandum, optional, and reversing journal. Okay, memorandum voucher, optional voucher, and reversing journal. So thank you very much for your participations. And our email ID is webinar.tpl@tallysolution.com. If you have any specific topic if you require, you can write us on this email ID. Okay. So thank you very much to join this session.